I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what has happened. So evidently, like I said last week, we got the job, right? So I've worked this for the past week. I'm learning the courses right now as we speak. Like literally, it's on my computer. It's hilarious because a lot of people don't have the mindset that we have, right? We have the mindset of we're dealing in abundance. Like we are God's children. We're God's greatest warriors. And what I mean by God, I mean by creator, sound of creation in which we all emanate from. It's beautiful because it's happening. I remember, I think it was like a week or two ago, I said there are gonna be people talking about us, people talking about me, so, et cetera, et cetera. I wouldn't say that's fully occurred, but in a good way it has. And well, I guess it has occurred. It's occurred in a good way. Me personally, literally like almost every conversation like people are having, I mean, y'all walk by and hear me being spoken about, et cetera, et cetera. And on top of that, like there's like Zoom classes. I'm getting like called out 3 or 4 times inside of the thing. And it's like peculiar. And it's funny because it was some girl said this, and I felt some type of not way, but yes, I did feel some type of way. I'll be honest. And then the way I felt was more of like just confused and curious. Basically, like the instructor, like I'm surprised she didn't get your number or ask for your number. She usually does that to people. I'm like, what do you mean? And like clearly, if she did that, then she wouldn't be working there, right? She's just saying that. And I don't know, these little things that I'm seeing like around me personally is showing me, hey, I like being like I like seducing the universe. I like I like being flirtatious with my energy. I like to seduce my reality. Right? I like to make my reality obsessed with me, and I would like my reality to constantly be attracted to me in a multi-level format. Right? Like when you're passionately involved with someone or something, it's very multi-level. It's not just singular level. It's not just a one connection type of thing. It's a multi-connection within yourself. So that's how I personally like to operate when I create my reality, is formulating in a way where, in a sense of things, the moment that I can see and I know that a desire or an objective or an ideal wants me, I make sure it's so, right? And because of that, me personally, it's allowed me to move in a very different way through the universe. It's but what I'm getting at is that from the start of where we were from what we are now, everything is happening as I said it would. And I hope that you're following through with a lot of things that I'm talking about. You know, on top of joining this community, like I'm gonna put in the link in this. I'm gonna put it in the description in this YouTube video. But the thing is that join this. Check out all the resources. I don't got a lot right there right now, but almost week by week, it's tripling in the sense of how much is there. I'm always about giving y'all the most value. That's it. I want to make sure that the people that listen to me, follow me, interact with me, my family, I want to make sure y'all are completely taken care of in every format, in every way. I don't want y'all just to listen to my stuff for the spiritual. I want y'all to listen for the business. I also want y'all to listen for everything that I talk about. because this is a multi-platform channel. We are not just talking about, you know, uh, metaphysical concepts and philosophical topics. We're also talking about business and finance. We're also talking about healing in the body. This is we're going to call it a 3-platform channel: mind, body, and spirit, and that's all in truth. And I'm saying all that because I've also been seeing XRP, right? All this crypto stuff. Y'all don't already know, like on some everything. If y'all don't already know, the Genius Act, right? That was already signed. What's in the Genius Act? It states it's for Claude. I don't know the exact name. I'm not that educated on legal documentation, but there's a part inside of that article or inside of that act that is states basically that all stable coins created by the bank, if the bank happens to go bankrupt, stable coin people that have stable coins be paid out first. How would they get paid out? XRP. All of the stable coins and everything is going to be backed and connected by XRP. XRP's transfer is under a second. Bitcoin's not going to be a thing. It takes minutes to hours to days. It requires a lot more energy and it's inefficient. Like in a sense of scalability, it's inefficient. We would need the equivalent of the sun to basically do that. And all we need to basically transfer the entire financial structure that we have now into complete cryptocurrency would be via XRP. It has a lot of functionalities and XLM, right? So XLM will be like cash for people, like Cash App. These types of platforms are going to utilize XLM. If they don't, there will be an emerging platform that does, or it would just be all in one thing, which will be XRP. And the reason why I say that is because XRP is connected to Ethereum. Ethereum is also connected, I believe, to Solana, and that's that's off of base, right? So if these are all connected, right, you can make smart contracts, you can fractionalize things, you can do a lot of things with just this company, right? And that's where I'm looking at. I want y'all to look at what the foundation is being created upon and what is going to be able to be executed, right? We're talking about fractionalizing everything, right? Fuck, I can't afford that. No, you can buy a fraction of it and then make revenue off of it, right? And that's with everything. You can fractionalize and tokenize anything now. And that is the beauty. And this is what creates a world of abundance. We're no longer in a world of controlled scarcity and artificial scarcity, all that bullshit. Like, we're not in that no more. Like, on everything, we're not. The reason is because of this. This is something that we, from our deep subconscious, created is a digital currency. Because what's the point of having anything physical? Like moving towards more of a highly spiritual nature, or a more non-physical way of living. We wouldn't want to have cash. You wouldn't. You would want to have something that is seamless and non-invasive, where you can experience 1010, you can experience your life, you can experience what you want, do these things like I'm on my computer phone, like, but it's like all of that is minimized, right? You can do all that if you want to be a high functioning, blah blah blah. There will be certain accessibilities to you to have that, but if you want to just be chill, be able to pay, text, call, base stuff, you know, that's it. It's like that. That's where we're going. We're going towards a more inclusive and non-invasive type of format of world. And if you don't see that, you need to start working on you so you can see it. Who cares what the narrative says? It's about what we want, what we desire. It can be like, oh, there's gonna be a nuclear war. That's only if the people inside of that motherfucker shut it off. If they don't want to set it off, they're not gonna set it off. fuck with that. My commander said this is now, we have big loyalty, but we are first loyal to our mothers. And our mother is just earth. Regardless of what you're thinking, how you play, it's not about a godly experience or this is the rapture. None of that spiritual narrative. None of that. Oh, they're trying to hide away the Epstein files. But it's none of that. The basis of it all, it really sits upon is this: our mother is hurt, which is our planet. Now, are we willing personally to actively take care of our mom or not? Right? Because if you're not willing to actively take upon what is required for you to do what is needed to cater to your natural environment, 1212, then there's no point. There's no point for you to sit in power or have power. You should allow yourself to be dictated. However, if you don't want to be dictated and you want freedom, freedom comes with responsibility. And that responsibility is being conscious of your actions, choices, and things. Who do you choose and what do you choose? So you gotta think about it like this. You have to actively select the exact emotion and decision to allow all of it to come true. Because that's where we're moving to. You have to allow yourself to recognize, hey, I can be a part of something great. Right? You can be a part of something great. Where I speak about the world that is being created, you can be a part of. You just gotta allow yourself to be a part of it. You can be that because it's gonna be just like this. Two classes, the ones that are abundant and the ones that are not abundant. Oh, I'm very scraping by and doing strange things, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, all they have to do is just believe in themselves and give up one thing, take that one thing, get money and put it towards their whatever they need. And then I'm talking about a year or two, they'll move from that class to this class. And it's only gonna be two classes. The class that chose to actively strive for abundance and the class that chose to strive for nothing. The ones that chose to continue the way that they were flowing and chose the way and continuously chose to play in the same program, which is not their fault. A lot of the people on the other side is going to take care of those people, right? So it's going to be a very small 1414, going to be a very small population of people that can't survive. And even then, it's going to just be eliminated because we're going to take care of them. That's our responsibility. Even if you don't see that or understand that, that's your responsibility. You owe your wealth to the people in which you get it from. So you owe what you have to the people that you give it to. So you give the people that is giving you your wealth everything that you can possibly give. Right? I know I probably went on a huge tangent. I did. But to wrap it up, the more that you embody what you desire, the more lucky you become. Okay? For me personally, I like to seduce my reality. I like to be passionate with my energy. How do you like to work your reality? Do you like to work out? So that means you're very directful, using your will a lot, right? Okay. How does that work? You got to test out the emotions. The emotions are your keys. Who are you? Understanding who you are will allow you to understand how your energy works, right? Understanding yourself allows you to understand how the reality works. I want y'all to come join the community. I got like 10 books on there. They're all free within it. There's a 3-day trial. If you want to just go hop in there, download those books, and hop out, I'm perfectly fine with that. I just want y'all to be able to get those resources. Okay? I'm pretty sure once you download it, it's yours. So you don't have to continuously be in the community after you get those books. But I do post books like almost every week. So it would be a waste of your time leaving if you wanted to leave anyway. But I strongly recommend that you stay. because you're gonna get more anyway. Besides that 10 that you're already getting for free, you're also getting one every week after that. So might as well stay. All right. Also want y'all to see this course. I'm posting the schedule in the chat inside the community. There's gonna be a schedule for the next 3 months, and this is what we're gonna be doing. Right. Evidently, y'all know that I do music. I do I now also do what the community I'm telling y'all about is called the Invisible Monastery. I do that too. That's our community. That's what it's gonna be called, the Invisible Monastery. So that's where we all go get that knowledge and all that. I'm gonna post certain things in that, but if when it comes to like the music and stuff like that, the music's maybe gonna be on a separate platform, the same platform that the Invisible Monastery on, but it's gonna be under well, that will be discovered at a later date. But for right now, yeah, just go in and hop on the community, check out what you can check out, and then read what you want to read. There's a lot of resources at hand, and yeah, what's it called? I guess I should tell y'all what happened too. So yeah, I just been working. It's just been very mundane, taking employee courses, chatting with people. Um, there has been a couple of individuals that have sparked my interest in the sense of working together later on in the future. However, currently at this junction, there is no one besides my actual general manager. Y'all will meet him in a sense of things. Y'all will meet him, and what's it called? We will have an interview, and he's had a pretty crazy life, and he what's it called? He pretty much like in this company alone has made over $1 million. Like, so you have a thing called $1 million risers. So all the high performers are called $1 million risers. They've made over $1 million gross in a whole calendar year, as they call it, which is remarkable, first off. And that's truly something that I'm like, in no way, yeah. And I mean, I find that very, very cool. So we're gonna interview him. I do want to do community stuff, probably in like April, maybe like June, July, summertime. Out here in Austin, Texas. We gonna see, see how it goes. Shoot, man, I wanna really expand on a lot of things. So like, this is a community. I want y'all to know that it's not just me posting videos for y'all to follow me. No, this is a community. I'm attracting people that I'm going to work with. We're going to work together to make this reality. And the dream that we all know needs to happen, bro. Like, we all need to be like at least making $100,000 a year. Base, come on, man. 10 a month, come on, man. We can all do that if we work together. 10 people is $1 million a year. $2 million, 2 people, or 20 people. I mean, you start doing the math, $100,000, it's almost 1 million people. You know what I'm saying? So if we all work collectively together for whatever we need to into whatever pockets that we need to facilitate that everyone can at least make $100,000 a year, doing something that they like, doing something that they enjoy, I strongly believe in that, and I think we can all do that together. And I want to put money in your pocket as much as evidently. I want to make sure that everyone can actually see what I talk about. Yeah, I mean, that's just pretty much everything this week. Um, well, I did meditate during the eclipse. Yeah, it was like as soon as the sun came down. Oh no, it was when the planets were aligned on February 26th, I think so. I did meditate during that. That was pretty nice. I've been journaling. I'll journal here and there. I haven't been journaling. I'm gonna start journaling more. Probably ease my mind a little bit more. Outside of that, guys, I don't got much left. So, divinely blessings. No, cut that. Divine blessings. Much love. Come see me again next week. See what fuck we got going on. Peace.